Hey, what is going on YouTube and my future self? Welcome back to my channel, The Lab TCG. My name is Will, and today we're going to be taking a look at an idea that I came up with while I was in a Discord call on how to try and double my money before Black Friday, on Black Friday, whatever you want to call it. The idea revolves around a interesting product that I don't think people really look at and say, this is a product I can make money off of initially, and I'm going to try and couple it with upcoming TCGPlayer Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, where stores get to sell more of their inventory because TCGPlayer is going to be offering discounts to buyers. And in my experience, sales like these, the kickbacks, the bonus bucks, they lead to way higher sales, and I'm expecting to be able to move all of this stuff as fast as possible. So for this experiment, let me introduce the product to you. So in this box, I have 6 of the 10 that I'm going to be using for this experiment. This experiment works for a few reasons, or hypothetically works. I haven't completed it yet. I will record a follow-up video once I've moved everything. But we're going to be taking a look at this. This is the 2021 Trainer's Toolkit. In this box, there are 6 of them. Got these straight off of eBay. And then I have 4 more coming from TCGPlayer. And the idea here is at an average cost of $18 per box, I'm going to try and make a 122% return on investment, or get 100% return. I don't think there's really much way to lose money on this idea. But basically, I'm not going to try and resell these. I believe MSRP on this box is $30, so I'm not going to try and ship this, probably lose money after trying to ship this thing if I sold it at 30. They're not selling at 30, they're selling closer to 22. I was able to pick up these 6 for 18, and the other 4 was closer to 17, 18. But the idea is I'm going to break down the contents of this box and attempt to get a estimated value of about $36 from what's inside of this, and break it all down and sell it all. So I'm going to go ahead and open the product, show you what's in it, and then I'm going to go into an Excel sheet where I have 3 scenarios and kind of explain how this came to be. Alright, so I'm going to open the kit, and while I'm doing this, what I did to get these kits at $18 each, just about, is I went ahead and went on eBay, and I just messaged the sellers that had tons of these. You gotta think, these are not moving fast for sellers. They're stuck on these because people don't really want them. So that's why I thought it was kind of a neat opportunity to try and take advantage of, maybe I can turn an unwanted product into something that people want. Capture energies and booster packs. So I just messaged the seller. I said, hey, I noticed you have a ton of these. Can I buy them off of you at a discounted rate? And with the resale tax ID, it was able to work out. So here we have the contents. There we go. And I also forgot to factor in that there is a brick of energy in here. Yeah, not a big deal. So here's the packs we have. We got Sword and Shield Base, Vivid Voltage, and 2 Chilling Rain, which means that my calculator is off because it has battle styles. Not to worry, the Sword and Shield Base is worth more. So that is good. 4 booster packs. In addition to the 4 booster packs, we have a set of sleeves, 2 condition markers, a pair of dice, or set of dice, and then inside we have our brick of cards, the code card, and a brick of energy, which maybe I'll try selling that on eBay, but not really expecting to get anything out of it. In addition to that, we have a few manuals in here, nothing crazy, and of course the box. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly open up the brick of cards. Okay, so now with the brick of cards, here it is. This is what we are going to try and make money on. So there's card number 1, the capture energy. But if we take a look at this, I'm going to do a terrible job at fanning through these, and there's glare. But that is all the cards that the Excel sheet that I'm going to show you has every single card in this stack. And basically, I'm going to list all of these on TCGPlayer. Alright, so here we are in the Excel sheet. I'm going to go over 3 scenarios that could work out in this process. Of course, there are infinite possibilities as to what could happen with this test, but these are the ones that I think are going to be the most likely. And I came up with this idea in a Discord call, and I was just thinking, how can I try and double my money in an easy way, basically using something that people aren't talking about. I haven't seen it talked about, and I want to go ahead and look at this. And the main reason that I was drawn to this product was actually the 2 copies of Capture Energy that come in this product. So with that being said, this Excel sheet basically outlines the quantities of all the stuff that is inside of the trainer toolkit, the price that I'm expecting to sell it at, the fees, and the value after the fees. So, and also the cost per total cards of how many are in it. So with all these values outlined, I'm expecting to make $38.93 in estimated value based on these values right here. So the way that these were calculated was I tried to go TCG low, near mint, or lightly played, whatever the lowest listing was, and beat it by either like a penny or two, or basically just come up with a price that is close to TCG low. If the card was under 25 cents, I would just put it at 25 cents. I don't sell cards on TCGPlayer for under 25 cents. It's a waste of time and it doesn't make you money. But we're going to go over a few hypotheticals where if that situation doesn't play out to be true, there's some wiggle room there. And with the Black Friday sale, I could try and list all the cards at like 15% and maybe they all sell out, 15 cents they all sell out, but I believe I'll be able to move all these highly competitive cards for 25 cents. That's another reason why this works. This product is anchored by 2 main things, and that's going to be Capture Energy and the booster packs. The Capture Energies and the booster packs alone, in my opinion, make up the $18 that I spent on these kits. So the idea is to sell all these other cards and make up the rest of the value. This box is a trainer toolkit. It's focused on the competitive players, and I think that these cards will sell well. I primarily sell low-dollar bulk cards on my TCGPlayer account, so that's kind of the idea here. So the prices on the left side, right here in this column, is going to be the TCG low value. So as you can see, some standout. We have Crobat V, which is up there at $1.45. Evolution Incense is about $1.25, somewhere in that range. Close to $1. Marnie, about 50 cents. Quickball, 59 cents. I've sold Quickball at 80 cents several times. 60 cents on level balls. And let's see, the Capture Energy is $4.50 each. So like I said, this is going to be that anchor. The 2 Capture Energies make up for $9 of the product that I spent. I spent $18 a kit, so the 2 Capture Energies already pay for half of the box. There's also 4 booster packs in it. So it's going to be pretty easy to make that other $9 up and whatnot. So the Sabrina and Bryson and the Miss Magius, these are selling on eBay for closer to $2.99. So I think I can get more than a quarter each on these, but it's not a big deal. And then the things that I'm not 100% sure are going to sell, period, is going to be the sleeves and dice and the code card. I think the code card is more likely to sell than the sleeves and dice, but it's possible that I get stuck with sleeves and dice and we can just take $3 out of the estimated value if I end up getting stuck with them, or I can just bulk all of them and try and make a little bit of money back. So that's the goal. Sell all of this stuff with the Black Friday sale to competitive players that want these things. And the packs I might end up selling locally, but you can also sell them on TCGPlayer. You can PWE them, and as long as you package them fine, they'll arrive to the end buyer fine. So here's scenario 2. Here's what I was talking about. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Scenario 2 is we take 10 cents off of the cost of the bulk stuff. Oh, also, forgot to mention, the fee value that I'm using for this is 15%. TCGPlayer is about 10%, and then it's 2.9% plus 30 cents. Rounded it to 15. Also on eBay, it's about 13, but I'm rounding it to 15. It's better to calculate higher expenses, and also it will come into play when we're factoring random costs. And also on TCGPlayer, the 78-cent shipping, it cost me about 68 cents to send cards off in a PWE with 1 stamp. So I'm kind of expecting that to cover that, and we can also make a little bit more there, but I'm not going to factor that into this. On this hypothetical, we have 15 cents instead of a quarter for all of those bulk cards. So if I needed to, I could list them at 15 cents instead of a quarter. And so for scenario 3, this is going to be expecting that I cannot sell the bulk cards that are worth under a quarter. I don't expect this to happen, but I also wanted to include this as a hypothetical just in case it does happen and what my plan is. So I buy commons and uncommons bulk cards at 3 cents a card. Usually with the way that I sell bulk, especially on Amazon, I can make about double my money on said bulk. If that's true, I can expect to make 6 cents overall on the bulk, or sorry, total 6 cents value on the bulk. If that's true, I would bulk all the commons on commons I can't sell on TCGPlayer and assume that 6 cents is what I'm going to get for those cards. So if I make 6 cents per bulk card, that's just going to be, you can ignore the TCG low column for this, but 6 cents times quantity is going to be 12 cents. There's no fees because that's what I expect to make after fees is the 12 or the 6 cents. So the value after fees right there is going to be 6 cents or 12 cents for the 2. So if we go all the way down, if I have to sell all the bulk at make 6 cents out of the bulk, it's going to be $33.44 in estimated value. So the profit for each scenario, in scenario 1 where we have a quarter per card, it's going to be 116.3%, give or take a little bit on all of these, rounding up. Then on the second scenario we have 99.3%, and on the last scenario we have 85.8%. With that being said, one of the ways that this was made possible was because I have a resale tax ID. Essentially what this does, it depends on your state, but it makes it so that you don't have to pay sales tax on the items that you are buying for resale. A few other benefits, but basically it registers the business, lets you work with distributors and whatnot. So that's how I was able to buy them for $18 a kit. Now, if you were trying to replicate this on your own, you might end up having to pay sales tax. Just in this example, I spent $105 on the 6 kits that I have at the moment. And if we were to do the quick calculation, you go 105, and then in my state it's 6%, I would add $6.30 to the total cost. Is this a huge impactful number? No, not really, but it does in fact impact some of the profitability and the time that I'm going to have to put in to do all of this. It's something to think about. If this little experiment, I only bought 10 kits, if this ends up working out, I'm going to keep doing it. And the idea is that those Black Friday sales will help expedite selling all of this stuff, so I won't have to sit on it for too terribly long. In addition to that, these products are pretty simple. The cards all come in a little brick, and it should be pre-sorted. If not, it's not really a big deal. But I'm just going to take the Excel sheet I already have with all the quantities, multiply it by the number of kits, which in this case is 10, and just list all of them as near mint on TCGPlayer. The reason I'm going to list them as near mint, I don't need to look at the cards. They're going to be in decent condition, and if I really want to be safe, I could do lightly played. Most of the stuff I list is lightly played anyways, just because I don't want to get a dispute for near mint. But that's essentially the idea there, is just break all the kits and sell everything. With the booster packs, I have some people that I work with that want booster packs for their kids for Christmas, so I'm going to try and sell the booster packs at $4 each that way. And down here, we have a few different values, with Vivid Voltage being the most valuable. This was also taken off TCGPlayer, and I'm going to, if I end up selling the packs on TCGPlayer, I would just send it PWE, make sure the pack is protected, and I'd probably end up paying about 58 cents to $1 depending on the weight of the pack, but I plan on selling them local. If I can't, they'll go on TCGPlayer. The code card can go on eBay or TCGPlayer, and the sleeves and dice will also be on eBay. So I'm going to mess around with a bunch of this stuff. Like I said, I think the Miss Magius and the Sabrina Bryson will sell better on eBay. The sleeves and dice definitely have to sell on eBay. And then the packs I might do local. But that is pretty much it. That's all the calculations. That's all the math. If you want me to send you this calculator that I made, this little outline, go ahead and send me an email at thelabtcg@gmail.com. As always, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to start posting more content here, and if you ever want to ask me any questions about my Pokemon business, what I'm doing, ideas like this, feel free to reach out, and I'll upload a follow-up video to this detailing how it went after Black Friday, what inventory I have left, and anything like that. If I missed anything in this video or you have any critiques, be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know. I'd love to walk through this with you. I think this is a pretty fun experiment, and we'll see how it goes, trying to turn one of the most unpopular products of 2021 into a profit-making machine. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and you take care.